If you didn't know by now, Donald Trump's health over the past month has been in a decline after seeing him sleep during multiple meetings, looking overall tired and his alertness going down. He scored a 30 out of 30 cognitive score, which he's been bragging about, which we don't really know if it's true. And he's been saying that he's the healthiest president out of all the United States presidents over the past 100 years. And he's had 22 checkups.
Yeah, with 22 different doctors.
Ever since his term, he's had 22 checkups. And if we compare it to the other presidents, George Bush has had 11.
Yep. The average, all these other presidents, they usually get 3 checkups a year. And considering Donald Trump has had 22, it's really concerning. It just goes to show that there's something wrong with him. There's no way, unless Donald Trump is asking to do these checkups by himself to like boost his ego. But I don't think he's doing that.
And we also do know that Donald Trump eats a lot of junk food.
Yep.
He's also mentioned that he doesn't really know if junk food is better than real food. We'll pop up the clip right now.
I'm one of the young ones, you know. I'm a similar age to all of you. You know, I don't know what this is. I feel the same as I did 50 years ago, but I feel literally the same. I don't know why. It's not because I eat the best foods. Maybe they are the best foods. Who knows what the best foods are? Maybe junk food is good and the other food is no good. I know many, many people that all they do is watch their weight, their this, their that, and they kick the bucket, and here we are. I feel great.
We also do know that Donald Trump drinks a lot more Coca-Cola than regular water, which, as we know, that's not the best move on the chessboard because our bodies are made of water, not Coca-Cola. And we also do know that President Donald Trump doesn't get a lot of sleep at night. We do know that he stays up very late, posting tweets on Truth Social, even some nights going on a rampage of AI-generated images, threatening other presidents and just putting out his future for the country. And with the war going on and the economy boosting up, and you know, as people have seen bruising, swelling. People have even mentioned that he might have dementia.
Yeah.
Reporters are mentioning like lower eye swelling. We'll play a photo right now.
There's a lot of rumors that he possibly has Alzheimer's and dementia, as my brother said. It's possible. There's a lot of these signs because Donald Trump's ego is really weird this year. Pretty much since 2026, he's been starting these wars and forgetting stuff in interviews and just lashing out on interviews. He walked out of a Christian Welker interview a few days ago. Play the clip right now.
And we also do know that if anything were to go wrong, I don't think Donald Trump or his team would mention it because Donald Trump's ego says otherwise, and he doesn't want the public to make him look like a weaker image or a weaker link. And Donald Trump overall just wants to look like a strong, healthy, and wise president. And even like as we've seen, like during the latest interview, you know, going like raging on that. He doesn't do that. President. He usually doesn't do that. Yeah. And maybe that's going to be more up and coming. Maybe he's going to start doing that more and more.
With all the harsh criticism that people have for Donald Trump, this is the only one that you can actually truly be harsh on. For him being super mad and ignoring all these questions that she was asking is really rude. It's not presidential like. These people that are on presidential terms like Donald Trump should be super nice. It's normal sometimes to get like bad questions. But Donald Trump to walk out and be furious, that's not normal. It's not going to be the first time we see him do this. He's going to do this in the future, I'm pretty sure.
And we also do know that, let me know what you think down in the comments. Donald Trump this past month, the questions he's been getting asked through interviews, the meetings, I don't know, his answers to the questions aren't really, he's not that alert as he used to be. You know, sometimes he just responds and it's not really clear what he's trying to say.
Well, especially even him yesterday, he was threatening to bomb Iran in the morning. There's going to be the biggest bombing of all time. He's going to basically destroy the whole place. And then a few hours later, just to say that they've had a deal, which isn't even confirmed. These other world leaders haven't even confirmed anything. It's been a whole day and there's nothing on it.
And we also do know that the latest NBA Finals, Knicks versus Spurs, he showed up to the event and fans weren't really happy about it, you know, turned into a political standpoint, and he slept during the event or rested his eyes, you can say. But, you know, that too is unprofessional because he shows up there, you know, it's planned out. He makes fans show up hours earlier, and for him to sleep during the event, and, you know, it's very unprofessional, and we'll play the clip right now. And also just Trump overall sleeping during meetings, and he always says he's resting his eyes.
Yeah, especially calling Sleepy Biden. That's actually Dopey Don or even Sleepy Don.
People have also been saying dozing Donald on TikTok and Twitter. And overall, yeah, ever since this year, he's had 22 checkups with different doctors. And overall, that's not really good signs that you're healthy.
No.
Usually, if you're healthy, you don't really get checked off that often because you're good.
Yeah.
But 22, he's old.
That's basically a checkup every 2 weeks, keep in mind, which is actually crazy. Like, that means he's probably having a problem that's not in public right now. It's just being hidden away from everyone.
And also, we don't really know if Donald Trump doesn't work out. Well, he says that there's a clip of him saying he works out 1 minute max. Play the clip right now.
Yeah.
And overall, his heart function and, drinking Coca-Cola every day is probably not the best,
Of course.
for your blood pressure. And maybe that's where the bruising and the swelling comes from.
We also saw him eat pizza at the event with the Knicks and Spurs. We'll put the clip right now.
That's true. And overall, he eats a lot of junk food. And I don't really think he takes his health that seriously. Because we all know a healthy president has better and clear and overall better ideas for the country. And a healthy world is a better place. We know that.
Of course.
Over 3 million people last year in the US died because of obesity. So,
well, Kiman, there's this very popular quote, healthy body, healthy mind. And Donald Trump is not representing that at all. If he was probably in shape, he wouldn't be screaming in interviews and lashing out and starting wars. Him capturing the Venezuela president and stuff. It's not normal.
And we also do know health is not only sleep. It also comes down to the diet. It also comes down to how much movement. Maybe Donald Trump stays in the White House all day, doesn't really go outside, doesn't get fresh air. Who knows? Maybe of course he's stressed, with the busy schedule and with the meetings and with the war, with the economy, with the interviews. And of course he's stressed overall.
But Kiman, he's starting all these wars and he's not backing down. He's actually threatening them. He's fear-mongering them every day and he's just not doing much right now.
And we also do know that the UFC 250 event is coming up really soon.
In 2 days.
In 2 days, in 2 days. So who knows what's going to happen? Maybe
Donald Trump's going to sleep again. We could actually see him this time snore on TV.
What do you guys think in the comments? Let us know. Do you think he's going to sleep during the UFC 250 event? There's a chance. But who knows? People are excited for this event. It's going to be big. I hope it goes as good as it's planned.
Yeah, to be honest, regardless if it's Donald Trump or Joe Biden, the UFC event does sound really cool, especially at the White House.
It's a one of a kind,
of course.
And there's gonna be a lot of people there. Fans are excited, but you know what? The current situations with the war, it's very
unstable.
Very unstable, and people, the event.
Yeah, of course. No, the event, the event's going to go good, but the war right now is not doing good at all.
Who says Iran could possibly strike or plan something?
Of course, because if I'm not wrong, the UFC event is going to go up all the way to 2, 3 a.m., which it will be the prime time for event if they even have bombs, to start bombing places in the United States.
Yeah.
That'd be the best time to strike, technically.
I'm sure lots of people which are going to show up there are very stressed and maybe potentially scared. Who knows? With the economy bursting up and the whole war, this isn't really a good time in particular to have this big UFC 250 event.
No, it all comes down to Trump's timing. He's starting wars, capturing places. The market's moving up and down, and Donald Trump's starting events with the UFC. It's not going well. Be real. It's spiraling out of control.
And overall, just Trump's health, since the past month, we know it. You guys know it. Yeah. We've seen it.
Yeah.
His alertness, his sleep, his diet and nutrition. We don't really know what he's eating. He says he drinks more Coca-Cola than water, which isn't normal, and doesn't concern himself about how much junk food he's eating. But maybe he would see an effect if he started, Donald Trump. He could have anything in the world.
Yeah, especially
he has the money.
He's a multi-billionaire.
He has the power. He has the people around him. He has RFK, which could teach him how to eat better. He has everything. So, if Donald Trump gets healthy, better ideas are going to come into place. Better country, clearer ideas. Everyone's happy. A healthy world is a better world.
Well, especially he is 80 years old. On his side, I would believe that the White House does probably provide personal trainers and nutritionists, but I doubt Donald Trump actually uses them. He probably enjoys more eating ice cream than actual chicken and rice.
Yeah.
Or lean food in general,
Because Donald Trump, if he wanted to, he could, wake up and say, all right, I want this breakfast. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe he wakes up and has pizza and burgers.
He could. And there's nothing stopping him. That's the worst part.
So basically, the plain takeaway of all this is Trump is officially being described as healthy, but the fact is that 22 doctors were involved in his latest exam, which makes the situation look more serious and more complicated than the White House wants it to seem. Like I mentioned, if anything were to go wrong, Donald Trump has a health problem, they wouldn't mention it. Donald Trump wouldn't say it. His ego's too big. He doesn't want the public to make him look like a weaker image.
The moment the red flags are seen will be Donald Trump drops dead in an interview. That'd be worst case scenario.
Yeah. But anyways, we pray for everyone's safety as always, and we hope everything goes good soon. Take care of wherever you are in the world. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe to the video. This has been T and Man, the Birbi Show. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe out there.